this edition of the Palmetto Informer, a quarterly look of what's going on around the South Carolina National Guard. I'm Staff Sergeant Erica Knight. On this edition, the 108th Chemical Company trains with the 43rd CST, the newest group of officer candidates completes Phase 1 at the Palmetto Military Academy, a hurricane message from the Adjutant General, and the AAMDC completes training at Fort Bliss, Texas.
During their annual training in May, the South Carolina National Guard's 108th Chemical Company, along with the 43rd Civil Support Team, joined forces to train at the McCready Training Center located in Eastover, South Carolina. On this day, the mission was to clear a village suspected of containing chemicals for weapons of mass destruction, and then to find those chemicals in order to prevent their use.
Yeah, you do the visual and I'll do the...
By all accounts, the mission was a success.
We did find some liquid in the area on the second floor of one of the buildings. So we were to sample it and recover it and seal it, and we accomplished our mission.
Once the village was secured and cleared, the 43rd CST assisted with decontaminating the soldiers using the very latest in equipment and technology.
I think the 108th guys did really good, considering they only drill 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year for annual training. We were able to show them some real-world, up-to-date CBRN equipment, the Joint Chemical Agent Detector, the new LIDS system.
Reporting for the 108th Public Affairs Detachment, I'm Sergeant First Class Joe Cashin. The South Carolina National Guard's Regional Training Institute at McCready Training Center recently held an awards ceremony for Officer Candidate Class 66 as they completed Phase 1 of their three-phase training to become Army officers.
Candidate Jones, close!
Phase 1 is a 2-week crucible designed to test officer candidates both mentally and physically.
We have several states that train together collectively during Phase 1 here at McCready Training Center. We have North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Puerto Rico.
Those candidates and cadre who exceeded the standard and set the example were recognized for their accomplishments.
Thank you very much. God bless.
It's not often that you get a group of individuals, both staff and candidates, that some have never met each other. We put them together, and in less than 24 hours we begin a training process. So the fact that we do that with 5 different states in a relatively short amount of time is just a testament to their hard work and dedication.
Reporting for the 108th Public Affairs Detachment, I'm Sergeant First Class Joe Cashin.
What a beautiful day. It's hard to believe a couple of months ago we were dealing with ice storms, record snow, record temperatures here in South Carolina. And the neat thing about South Carolina is Team South Carolina responded so well to our ice storms. We kept our roads open, we responded to our citizens, we were there in the entire South Carolina team. But you as citizens, you were also there. You tuned your radios into the news. You listened to the warnings. When we asked you to stay off the streets, you stayed off the streets. And guess what? South Carolina got through the ice storms together, and we didn't make national news about how bad it was because we took care of each other. Now we're moving into hurricane season. We've got to be ready for that. Keep the same mindset. Be prepared. If you live near the coast, be prepared to move off the coast if necessary. When you hear about a storm coming, listen to the news. If the governor provides an evacuation order, please comply with that evacuation order. Your National Guard, your entire South Carolina team, we're ready. Whether it be an earthquake, whether it be a hunter stranded in the woods and we need to rescue him with a helicopter, whether it be a mudslide, We are ready, just like the National Guard is ready throughout the nation. But we want the citizens of South Carolina to be ready. Have 72 hours worth of provisions. Be able to move on your own. We're there for you, and we will continue to serve the people of South Carolina, but we need your help.
This is Sergeant Brad Mincy with the 108th Public Affairs Detachment. The 263rd Army Air Missile Defense Command, AAMDC, and the 2nd Battalion, 263rd Air Defense Artillery, ADA, both out of Anderson, South Carolina, recently conducted a live fire exercise at Fort Bliss, Texas, in preparation for deployment to the National Capital Region. The live fire exercise consisted of targeting and destroying aerial drones with Stinger missiles. The missiles are deployed from man-portable systems and the Avenger weapon system. Soldiers had the opportunity to train for both day and nighttime scenarios. The 263rd AAMDC is the primary trainer in the National Guard for Air Defense. They conduct the training and send other Guard units to protect the nation's capital. But after this culminating event, it will be their mission to work side by side with soldiers from the 2nd Battalion, 263rd ADA, and deploy together to protect the National Capital Region from aerial threats. The 2nd Battalion, 263rd ADA, specializes in anti-aircraft weapons like the Stinger missile, which is used to protect troops, vehicles, and other friendly assets from aerial attacks from friendly drones, aircraft, and missiles.
That's a wrap for this edition of the Palmetto Informer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.